Good morning, everybody. It's now Thursday, and I am very, very proud to say, maybe it shouldn't be a prideful thing to say, but I'm grateful for the fact that I just had my last drink, hopefully for the rest of my life. That I'm committed to sobriety. I'm committed to my dog Ramsey. I'm committed to my wife. I think I mentioned her name. It doesn't really matter. There are a ton of Jens in the world. My wife, Jen. And I also want to say something that I'm not going to mention names or anything like that, but when I was getting help for my alcoholism, I met a person and I was on the phone with that person for a good amount of time today. This person uh, admitted something to me today that this person, uh, I just found out that I have a good friend now. My first best friend is my wife, Jen. My second best friend is, I'm not going to mention this person's name. He's from the police department I worked on with, and I said he. All right, I guess I have to say he from now on. He uh, he is still working there, and we got very close in terms of the fact that we're both in recovery. And now that I said that I just had my last drink for the rest of my life, I can't say I'm in recovery because I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I can say I'm in recovery because if it was my last drink, maybe that means I'm in recovery. And this third person I met at my place where I got help. And this person, all right, so I'm just going to come out with it. It's a he. I have to say he because it's the only way this story is going to make sense. He is homosexual, which I have no problem with. Not that there's anything wrong with that, Seinfeld. But he admitted to me that I'm going to start laughing. I know I am. He admitted to me that he has a crush on Vladimir Putin. And the reason he has a crush on Vladimir Putin is because he likes the power hunger in Vladimir Putin, and he feels like he would like to be dominated. um, this guy is, when it comes to homosexuality, there's a top and a bottom. I'm not homosexual at all. I only know this because I looked it up at one point long, long ago. He's a top and he wants to dominate Vladimir Putin. He, he thinks that Putin wants to be dominated because he also admitted to me that he would jump the fence for Drew Barrymore. Oh, I'm not sure if I can say that name. That actress. And he's, in, I don't want to say incredibly, but he said that he's attracted to black women, which is, I'm going to say strange. I'm not racist by any means. I'm a white male. I'm attracted to white females. I'm attracted to my wife. Let me put it that way. She's a white female. But he is attracted to black females, which I, this is going to so come off as racist, but it really isn't. I'm not attracted to black girls. I mean, I could be friends with a black girl. I could be friends with a black guy. As a matter of fact, I've been friends with a lot of black guys. Never black girls, just because I'm married and I stay away from I stay away from women for the most part. But yeah, that's he just rinsed his hands on me, and I'm appreciative of it. I like to hear other people's stories, just like I like to give my story. I've got another 4 minutes, so I'm gonna come real quick with this. My 2 days before I left rehab, uh, I was in the med line to get my medication, my sleeping pills, and there were two guys running a meeting, and it was their first meeting. It was an AA meeting. It was their first meeting of in existence, and I was there, and they said to me, "You're going to be leaving in 2 days. Do you want to come to the first meeting? Because we have no idea what we're going to do, and give your story." And I said, "Yeah, I've given my story a couple times here at this place, because I've been at this place more than once." And I said, "I've also given my story on the outside." And I said, "It'll be about 45 minutes. I'm going to have to watch the clock because I tend to talk, which is pretty obvious because I post so many videos." But I went to the meeting and I gave my story about my alcoholism and about a lot of different stuff. And it's just so incredible that I've gotten a lot of feedback on that meeting, on my story, about people admiring me for telling my story, and being as honest and open as I am about what I've gone through in life in terms of alcoholism, in terms of being a cop, in terms of just pretty much everything. I don't mince words. And God, I'm segueing in so many different things. This was all about this other person, just about his his sexual preference, which I probably should not be talking about. But when people tell you they admire you, if people tell you they admire you, don't take it for granted. I didn't take it for granted when those people told me they admired me. I am honored by that. Uh, I am in no position to be in a place of admiration. But these people admired me, and you know what? That feeds into my ego. I'm not gonna lie. That feeds into my ego. Yeah, I'm not pretty. I'm a very modest guy. But that when somebody says I admire you, it's an amazing feeling. And I had a girl write me a note in the place where I was, uh, and in the note she called me a badass, and she said, "I admire you." And I'm very honest with my wife. So I showed my wife a few days ago the note, and because I don't want to hide anything from my wife. I'm not that type of guy. I'm at 9:21 right now. I'm going to go over 10 minutes, and I apologize for that because I always told you I'd keep it under 10. But she, it's admiration is a beautiful thing. It's uh, it's a reason to stay modest and to keep your modesty. And you know what? I am going to keep it under 10 minutes. I'm at 9:50. Uh, have a safe day, and listen to my message. And 9:58, I'm out.